Welcome back to another episode of Release Your Inner Power and Boost Your Week with Ignited Decisions. I'm your host, Shauna B, your sassy hype girl and reinvention coach, helping you move from burnout to balance. And today, we are tackling something that has been weighing so many women down, the Superwoman Myth. This one is for every woman who's been praised for holding it all together while quietly falling apart. If you've ever felt like you've had to do it all, be it all, fix it all, and still smile for the group photo, this episode is for you. Let's talk about what the Superwoman myth actually is. It's an invisible cape that so many women wear, whether we want to or not. It's the idea that being exhausted is totally normal, that our worth is tied to how much we are doing and how much we get done, that if we drop the ball even once, we are somehow failing. Maybe you were raising kids, running a home, working a job or two. You're keeping up with texts, planning birthdays, showing up at work, trying to squeeze in a workout, and still wondering if you're doing enough. Or maybe when someone says, I don't know how you do it all, you smile and say, oh, thanks. But inside you're like, I don't want to. I don't want to do it all, right? This was created by what the expectation is with society, especially for women of color, single moms, caregivers. It teaches us that asking for help is a weakness, and that rest is laziness, and that boundaries, oh, those are selfish. Let me tell you about a time that I knew I had to let some serious expectation go. I was newly divorced and I was trying to put all the pieces back together. I was trying to check all the boxes, accomplish all the things, like schedules and work and chores and after school activities and, juggling childcare. I found I was getting super frustrated. I felt like there was not enough hours in the day, excuse me, to get all the things done, and that had to be done, or so I thought. I put so much pressure on getting these things done so I could actually feel like I had it together. So I actually felt like I was accomplishing something and that I was doing enough. And asking for help, yeah, right. I didn't want to show that I was weak. And I realized one day after I completely snapped at my kiddo for just asking me a simple question because there was way too much just going on, right? And what is really important to me? What is important to me is that I have good memories with my kids and be there to guide and support them, not snapping at them all the time because I need to get things done. That's when it shifted for me. I need to let go of some things and make what my normal is, what my new normal is, right? And what was most important was taking time for myself so I would not be so run down and burnt out. So I started asking for help when I needed it. Help with childcare, help for time for myself, help with taking the kids to an after school activity because you can't be in two places at once, right? Strength isn't about needing help. It's knowing when to stop pretending that you don't. So what are we really craving here? What's underneath all of this pressure to perform and check the boxes? It's craving for worth, for love, for belonging. We're taught that we need to earn love through sacrifice, that rest has to be justified, that our value comes from what we do, not who we are. But guess what? Here's the truth. Here's the truth that changed my life and the lives of so many women that I coach. You are already enough. Not when the house is clean, not when the inbox hits the zero, not when everyone else is happy. Okay? Let me ask you this. What happens when you drop the cape? When you stop performing to earn love and worth? What happens? You make room for real connection. Maybe you notice a friendship just a little bit deeper when you open up more, or maybe you're a little bit more vulnerable, or maybe more clarity when you ask for help, or to take that little bit of time for yourself where you feel like you can breathe. Maybe you got a little bit of rest and that you actually can breathe, right? Dropping the cape doesn't make you lazy. It makes you human. It makes you real. I want to give you some tools for your toolbox to help you drop the cape. Tool number 1, say no without explanation. No is a full sentence. You don't need to prove yourself, and you don't need a spreadsheet of reasons on why you need to decline something. Tool number 2, make a let go list. Every Sunday, instead of a to-do list, I also make a let go list. What expectations or roles or maybe a pressure that I'm not having this week. I am releasing this week. What does that look like? Tool number 3, create your circle. Who in your life supports you, not just when you're achieving, but when you are unraveling, spiraling, and you feel like crap? Find them. Lean on them. Lean on those ones that are there for you and for support. Tool number 4, define enough for you, for yourself. If you never have stopped to ask yourself what enough actually feels like, this is your week to do it, my friend. Maybe enough means dinner got made, or maybe it means you took a nap, or maybe it means you remembered to hit that send button when you were texting your friend back. What does enough feel like? Tool number 5, practice some self-compassion, but do it daily. Speak to yourself like you would your daughter or your best friend, because the pressures that you're under, you didn't create it, but you can choose to stop carrying it. Think about that for just a second. Let's go a little bit deeper with this. I want you to hit that pause button, and I want you to ask yourself some things or think about some things, okay? Imagine this. You do not prove your value by being everything to everyone. You create impact and that ripple effect by being you. The most grounded, rested, supported version of yourself. What does that look like? What does success with that look like? Like breathing room instead of burnout, right? Ask yourself this. Let's slow down. Okay, let's slow down on the go, go, go of life, because we know that that leads to exhaustion. So let's stop calling that having it all together when it's really depletion. So ask yourself this, are you the go, go, go life? Are you slowing down? Do you feel like you have it all together? Are you depleted? Right? I want to leave you with this. There is no gold medal for doing it all. There's no reward. There's no ribbon. There's no massive celebration. There is, however, a full life waiting for you when you decide to live on your terms, when you choose to stop proving and just start being you. So here's your challenge for this week. Drop one thing, just one expectation, one unnecessary task, one yes that you didn't mean, and replace it with one thing that fills you up. Send me a message and tell me what you're letting go of this week. I want to celebrate that with you, because every time a woman lets go of this myth or an expectation that is not for her, she's giving another woman permission to do the same. Thank you for listening to today's episode. If this hits home, share it with your Superwoman bestie, because she needs to hear this too. Until next time, take a deep breath and remember, you are already enough. Thank you for listening to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the conversation, learned something new, or got some gems to take away that will boost your week. I release a new episode each week, so make sure to click that follow button to not miss what is coming next. If you love the show or want to share a story, send me a quick message. I love hearing from listeners. If you know someone who needs this episode in their life, go ahead and share it with them. I'm sure they would love you for it. If you are looking to connect more, check out the show notes for all the social links, my website. I would love to hear how this episode helped you and what you loved about it. If there's a topic you want to hear about, send that too. All right, ladies, now is the time to release your inner power. Are you feeling like you're behind or something's off or you've tried to do something new and you just can't get on that wagon? You just keep falling off? Guess what? You're human and life doesn't follow a perfect timeline. Maybe the year didn't start the way that you hoped. Maybe your goals got buried under real life stuff. But here's the truth. You're allowed to begin again anytime you want, whether it's July, September, December, January. Progress doesn't have a deadline. That's why now is the perfect time to join Empower Her. We meet you where you are, help you build momentum, and remind you that you don't have to do this alone. There's still so much time left. Let's make it count together.